What's up, guys? Coach John Mojo here with JW Fitness with another question for you. What is macronutrition? I try to count my calories and try to keep track of my protein, but what is a macro and how does one keep track of all that? All right, great question. So, all of the foods that we eat generally contain a combination of three different primary macronutrients, which are protein, carbohydrates, and fat. And we typically measure the quantity that we eat in grams. So 1 gram of protein, 30 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, 100 grams of carbs, and whatnot. Every gram of each of those three different types of macronutrients has a different amount of energy. And we measure energy in terms of kilocalories, or just commonly known as calories. So when you say eat 3,000 calories a day, we technically actually mean kilocalories, but nobody says kilocalories. We just call it calories. So a gram of protein contains 4 calories. 1 gram of carbohydrate also contains 4 calories. Or you could say is worth 4 calories of energy, right? So protein is 4 calories per gram. Carbohydrates is 4 calories per gram. Fats are 9 calories per gram. And then on an aside, if you want to count alcohol, ethanol, the alcohol that's in, all of the hard alcohol and beer, everything that we drink, ethanol is 7 calories per gram. So when you're constructing a nutrition plan and you're trying to aim for so many grams of protein, so many grams of carbohydrates, so many grams of fat, you have to calculate the caloric value of each of those macronutrients differently, or at least the proteins and carbs differently from the fat, because the fat has more calories per gram. And then once you figure out, so you're going to have to take your total calories and figure out your grams of everything and make it work by doing some calculations there. So when somebody says, I'm not tracking my calories, but I'm tracking my macros. Well, it's the same thing. You're aiming for a certain amount of macros because it adds up to a certain amount of calories. And that's how we measure the energy we derive from food. And if you're trying to stay at maintenance or in a deficit or in a surplus, you have to be mindful of the total energy that you're consuming. So you're going to have to figure out how the ratios of protein to fat to carbs work out in order to total to the amount of calories that you need to be at. And so I hope that made that more clear for you. Guys, if you appreciate the content, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.